I think this match is going to be really tough. Like, Theo and I have somehow developed some sort of really like friendly, lovely rivalry. I think so much of Theo. I think he is literally like so great. I think he's so great, and I'm really, really excited to play him again. However, obviously, there is one issue with playing Theo. Like, when you play against Theo, he's a wonderfully nice man. He's a good friend. However, all Pokemon will be lit set to level 50. Right, yeah, this is the correct format. Don't want Battle Tower. Yeah, the issue with playing Theo is, when you play against Theo, Theo plays, and Theo's really good. And that's tough, because Theo is fantastic. Oh look, there's the Players' Cup team. We're not going to use that. I'd like to use that. I think I'd win with that, if I were allowed it. I think I'd do really well, but I imagine I'm probably not allowed it. So yeah, good luck, have fun to Theo. I've messaged him saying the same thing. It could be a really fun matchup. It could go terribly wrong. Hey Rhett, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Thank you to all of you who have come out, by the way. I massively appreciate it. It's really, really kind of you, and I hope I can do you proud. Okay, so here's the rough plan. We're going to go with this team. I think this gives us the best shot. I think basically Snorlax really fears the Machamp and the Kangaskhan together, but Dragonite does not fear Machamp. Not too much, anyway. So I think that's kind of... Yeah, I think that's as good as we've got, to be honest with you. I think that's as good as we've got. So let's go. We have some more Gin today. Because it's been pretty good luck for us so far. So we're going to stick with the Gin. Yeah. Let's do this thing. I'm so excited for this. I love playing against Theo. Okay, here goes Jinx Kang. He is going to go Jinx Kang. So I think there is one play we could go for here, which would be to we could Curse and Dragon Dance. I could, because if he fakes out the obvious problem there is if he fakes out the Dragonite and then Ice Beams, that's really, really bad news. We could protect the Dragonite. We could there's a lot of stuff we could do. I think actually let's fire off a Curse and let's protect and let's see which move. Do we need to protect? Are we ever going to be realistically using Dragonite here? Probably not, right? No, I think we are safe to protect. I think that's fine because we want to kind of burn his fake out turns as well, right? Like we don't want to. Okay, he withdraws Kang into Arcanine. Okay, that's fine. So we know he's got Kang, Arcanine, and Jinx. Let's see what he goes for with the Jinx here. It's really interesting. I'm guessing he's going to fake out blood. Okay, he fakes out to Dragonite, so that's good for us. That's pretty good for us. So we get one Curse up. Now we really, really, really want to know as soon as possible what his final Pokemon is. Like we really, really want to know that so bad, right? So I'm gonna fire off an attack into Jinx in case his final Pokemon is because if his final Pokemon is not Golduck and we can get some damage onto the Jinx, then we're in a really nice spot, right? And I'm going to go into Blastoise because realistically, I'm not a total madman, and I don't want to leave Dragonite unprotected out against an Ice Beaming Jinx, right? Because that's for dummies. Although the problem is, like I say, when you play Theo, like I have no idea what he's going to do. The guy's so good that he could read pretty much whatever. He could read me all day long. So yeah, we'll see. He withdraws Arcanine, okay. Into Kang. Protect Jinx, maybe? He has Protect on Jinx? He does have Protect on Jinx. Okay. He also has Encore. Jinx does use Encore. Okay, that's fine. That's absolutely fine by me. I'm happy to kind of get Encored here. Because realistically, like, all I'm doing is boosting my defenses, and especially defensively, we're not really ever going to be in too much trouble, right? Like, we're not going to... So, we have to curse. Now, the question is, if you're Kang, what do you do here? Like, what are you going to do if you're Kang? Are you going to stay in? Are you going to fake out? Because if you fake out Blastoise, what does it get you? Not loads, unless you want a free switch. But then I can get a free switch to turn after. So I'm going to aim an Aura Sphere into the Kang here. He withdraws the Jinx. Okay. Arcanine. Yep. Okay. So he's just going to keep whittling back down the Snorlax. Which I'm not too bothered about, I don't think. He could fake me out here. I don't know if it gets him anywhere. Yeah, okay, he does fake out. Fakes out Blastoise. We don't take too much from that, so that's not dreadful. We get another curse up here. Let's have a think. Let me just have a think, right? Okay, so his Arcanine has Flamethrower, Snarl, Helping Hand, and Will-O-Wisp. We could feasibly here be taking a Will-O-Wisp, a Helping Hand last resort, which is obviously really bad, and we don't really want to take that. However, how many turns of Encore we got left? 1? It doesn't last that long Encore, right? Yeah. And we are at +1 attack still. So I think we're safe to curse, because we have to curse. And then I'm going to go for an Icy Wind. No, I'm not going to Dynamax. Please don't Dynamax. I'm going to go for an Icy Wind. No, I'm not. I'm going to Aura Sphere Kangaskhan. I am going to Aura Sphere Kangaskhan because I'd like to get some damage onto it. And he withdraws Arcanine, which means we shouldn't be losing anyone here. Because back into the Jinx. So his Jinx is Dry Skin, which is why he is kind of shifting around this way. We'll take that. And we do fire off an Aura Sphere. So actually, an Icy Wind would not have been a dreadful play there. We get another curse off. Okay. So I'm guessing his plan is going to continue to be to kind of just stall us out here. I'm going to Facade. I'm going to Facade the Jinx. Now the question is, do I let the Blastoise go down here? Because I could, right? Or I could go into Arcanine. The thing is, I still don't know where his last Pokemon is, right? I could go into Arcanine because then it means that we definitely have a fake out preserved in the back with Blastoise, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I think I do want to preserve it. I mean, I don't really want to take this damage onto Arcanine, like at all. I really don't want to take this damage onto Arcanine, but I also really don't want to lose Blastoise if I don't have to. Obviously, Intimidate doesn't work. On to Inner Focus Kang, so we're going to take a big whack. Whatever happens, Jinx is going to Encore again. Okay, that's fine. The thing is, like right now, okay, so he goes for the last resort into Arcanine. Let me just have a think. How fast is his... Like, okay, my question, I guess my question kind of is... how fast is Arcanine? How fast is Arcanine? 148 speed. Is that faster than Kang can be? Okay, hang on. Let's set this first move up, and then I'm just going to quickly Google that. I could even Protect, actually. I think Protect is a very nice move while I work out how fast Kangaskhan can be. How long have I got? Googling. Kangaskhan, level 50. Let's Protect while I do some maths. He withdraws Kang. Okay, so we actually had a safe move there. Kang can be faster, so that's good to know. Alright, it's Golduck that's the last Pokemon. Okay. Alright, Golduck is the last Pokemon, which is great to know. We've let you have lots of things at this point. Yeah, many things. That's fine. Okay. So now then, what we need to do, most definitely what we need to do, is... right, we have one more turn of Encore into us here. Yes? Yes. So, we want Arcanine to go down here. Arcanine going down here is not bad. Because then we get Blastoise in for free. And we want to try and whittle this Jinx down, right? Right. Okay. Great. This is fantastic. Okay, we live that. Ice Beam comes out too. So hopefully that's into Arcanine. Do we die? We do die. That's good. Because the Jinx is dry skin. Which means now the Encore ends. We can fake out the Jinx. Whatever happens, we can fake out the Jinx. And then we can start facading with Kangaskhan, right? And we can start pretty much hitting out as we like. Is the stream laggy today, by the way? Or is it working out alright? So let's facade into Golduck here. And let's fake out the Jinx. Because Golduck obviously cannot protect. Laggy but not unwatchable? Okay. It's a shame. I don't know why. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'll have to have a look into this for next time. Thanks, Fifth. Thanks for the honesty. Okay, so we're gonna fire off a facade into the Golduck slot here. We're gonna fake out the Jinx, which means the last move Kangaskhan is used as facade, which means that we can't be encored anymore into Snorlax, right? Well, we can be encored, but we can't be encored into Curse anymore because the Jinx is dry skin, which means it will get flinched here. Okay, he withdraws the Jinx into Arcanine, which will lower our attack by 1 stage. I don't actually know what our attack stat is at this stage. Probably something I should know. And the Golduck is going to be using the Ice attack, of course. I'm going to guess it into Blastoise to try and finish it off. I don't actually know if we go down to that. Okay, he goes into the Snorlax. Alright, fishing for... Hi everyone, Sam here. And just to introduce you to Saxa Salt. This is finely ground salt, perfect for table or for cooking, or for getting frozen for the 3rd time in 4 games via an ice beam. Now, it's very important to remember that bad luck and saltiness does not excuse bad sportsmanship. If you'd like to see the full salty reaction, you can head over to twitch.tv/RubyTPokemon for that. But let's get on with the match. Thanks for listening. I've played this because Snorlax got frozen. Oh man, I guess if Blastoise survives this, I can get Schooled off. Okay, so Schooled will defrost me, right? Okay. Okay, the can goes down. Okay, well, this is where we are right now. We're in an okay spot again because that Snarl didn't take us out, but we're only in an okay spot because Theo misplayed on and not taking out Blastoise there. But I guess to be fair, the self Snarl wasn't that like an obvious thing to do. Okay, we're going to target the Golduck here. We're definitely going to target the Golduck, and we're going to Icy Wind on the off chance that we get away with it. Nope, we're not going to Scald. Part of me wants to just self-Scald anyway, just in case, but I'm guessing a Snarl again here, or maybe a switch out. Because, Gemma, that's a good question. Because of the wonderful things he does. Because this is the 3rd game in the last 4 in this tournament. We've got Frozen on Snorlax. I literally had to scold myself to get out of this one. Right? Like, you know. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're focused and we're gonna do our best. Golduck uses Muddy Water. Smart. That's really clever from Theo. That was very clever. Thankfully, we don't lose. We don't drop accuracy. Very thankfully, we don't drop accuracy. Does Jinx outspeed Arcanine or Arcanine outspeed Jinx? I presume this KO's Golduck. Yeah, it does. Okay. You can unfreeze if you use Snarl. Don't pull a 5th leaf. Okay, so... that's a good question. Yeah, so you can unfreeze by using Scald from, like, as yourself or from your, or onto yourself. Let me just get some speed stats here. Jinx is base 95. I think that's faster than Arcanine, isn't it? Isn't Arcanine base 90? Oh, they're both base 95. So I have no idea. I have no way to know. Did he actually ask that? I'm not sure I believe you. Like, part of me wants to be really ballsy and Dragon Dance here. If I facade the Jinx and then I Dragon Dance, there's a chance we lose Dragonite. Yeah, okay, so he goes for the Ice Beam. Into the Lax, fishing for the freeze. Okay. Arcanine goes for the Will-O-Wisp, which the Dragonite avoids, so that's pretty lucky on our end, but I now... It didn't matter, it doesn't matter anymore. Thankfully for me. Because now we outspeed Jinx, always. So even if we had have got burned, we could have taken out the Jinx this turn, and Arcanine can never do enough damage to Snorlax to finish it off. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we take this one. Yeah, should do. I think we take this one, which is pretty nice, and then we set up for game 2. Alright, I'm just going to ping Theo a message and say, well, I'll wait till the game's done, but I think we're done. Good luck and have fun. Game 2. Let's see how much this does. 145 down to 105. So it's only doing 40, which is great. I can still win and hate it. I can still hate getting frozen and then do something good to try and win it, you know. Okay.
Well, obviously he should have got rid of that Snorlax.
He should have.
That Snorlax won game to win.
Okay. I need to change things up very slightly. I say you hate Pokemon at least 30 times a day, especially during the Players' Cup. I hate Pokemon so often. Right, so he has to bring them a champ now, right? Like there is no way he doesn't bring them a champ, right? Okay, so yeah. Okay. I'm going to go for a totally different approach, I think. I think I am going to go for a totally different approach. I really want to bring Clefairy to help deal with that Machamp, but then if I bring Clefairy, I have to drop someone else. At the moment, I'm kind of debating, do I drop Blastoise? But Blastoise is so useful. I definitely bring Snorlax. I'm going to try this. Because on the off chance he doesn't lead Golduck, then this could really pay dividends for us. So let's see how this goes. I'm guessing, knowing Theo, that his Heavy Slam on his Machamp will KO the Clefairy, because I'm guessing that's what it's kind of designed for. Let's see how he leads. Kanga's kind of jinxed. Okay. So he has got the double fake out available to him. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to protect Dragonite. Or am I? Or do I switch out into Lax? Do I just go straight out into Lax here? And then break the Jinx's Sash with Dazzling Gleam? Yeah, I think so, because I feel like there's a good chance he switches in the Golduck here. And I'm going to just Dazzling Gleam to try and break the Sash on the Jinx. Because my guess... Okay, so he's got Kang, he's got Jinx. Yeah, he does switch out the Jinx. Thanks Joe. Into Arcanine. Okay, cool, fine. That's really nice. Because what that means is we get the... thanks for coming, Joe, by the way. I really appreciate it, buddy. What that means is we don't get the Intimidate onto the Snorlax, which is pretty big. Now, he could read this and just go for a last resort. Oh, he can't last resort, right? Okay. Go for Dazzling Gleam. I mean, Clefairy is just obviously very strong. So now we can Curse. And we can follow me. Oh yeah, that Krabby Shack Joe, you get a mention in 5th video. That's really awesome. All I'm saying is you're on the thumbnail of some of my videos. So you know, if you're looking for brownie points 5th, you gotta put him in the thumbnail. Gotta put him in the thumbnail of the video. That's how you get all the brownie points. Just saying. My guess is I'm guessing he will withdraw Arcanine here. No, Arcanine Helping Hands. Okay. Oh yeah, mention 2. Oh, thanks, buddy. That's awesome. I'm really pleased to hear that. Okay. So we follow me. This will definitely KO us. Helping Hand last resort. There's no way it doesn't bring us down. So that's fine. So we get our defense boost nice and early. Okay, right then. I guess it's time we find out how fast this Kangaskhan is, right? Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go absolutely 100% ballsy here. Because we might get burned doing this. There is a chance we get burned doing this, which obviously is bad, and I don't really want that to happen. However, actually, oh god, this is so tough. We're only at +1 and +1, right? Oh damn. Okay. Screw it. Let's Curse again, and let's Dragon Dance. We might get burned. We might get whacked with something unpleasant, but he might just switch. And if he plays passive, and we're able to get another Curse and another Dragon Dance off, this could be really good for us, right? Like, that could be so good for us. And we have Arcanine in the back, which deals with Jinx, so we just need to try and deal with everything else, I think. We may have misplayed this by bringing Clef, but we'll see. Okay, Arcanine does Will-O-Wisp. Into Drag. Hey, Wolf! How's it going? How was Wolfcation? I hope it was good. Okay, we get a Dragon Dance off. And the important thing, I think, is... okay, where's this going to Lax? Okay, so our berry comes out. And we get another little boost. So we get another curse. The problem is we don't have that many resources this time round to mess around too much with going for more and more curses, right? So I'm actually I'm gonna double the Kang slot here because I really need it to go away, and it can't protect. Actually, what I could recycle. No. This is fine, right? Because even burned, we should, a couple of dual wing beats into that Kang should be enough to. I'm going for Hey Max, how's it going? No, but last game we got close. Last game we got real close. So the idea here is that maybe we crit a dual wing beat on the Kang. Obviously, we do also run the risk of missing the Kang. He could even switch the Kang. Okay, it's actually Arcanine that he withdraws, so he can't Helping Hand last resort us, which is good news. And we can't get stuck into Curse. He goes for his last resort into which Pokemon this time? Into Lax again. Okay. But we should remove this Kang now. Like, this should be Kang down. Okay, no, Kang isn't down. Actually, this puts us in a little bit of bother, doesn't it? Okay. What do we do here? How much did Last Resort do? Not enough, right? Didn't do enough. Let's recycle. And Dragon Claw Kangaskhan. Because if we can survive the turn with Snorlax and get a recycle off, then next turn we should be able to deal with Kang, right? God, this is tough. We're not in a brilliant position here. We could really do with hoping that Theo like tries to make some sort of crazy read here. He withdraws the Kang. Okay, well, that's one thing he could do, which means Arcanine comes out. Okay. Whew. So what this could be then, in fact, is an Ice Beam into Dragonite. No, Jinx protects. Okay, brilliant. Brilliant. That's really good news. And we get the recycle off. Okay. Right. This is game 2, Wolf. I took game 1 just by the skin of my teeth. Alright then. So, we're gonna... Do we recycle again or do we facade? We have to facade into Jinx, right? And Dragon Claw the Jinx too? Or do we protect? No, we can't afford to be passive here. We just can't afford to be passive. I think this is what we have to do. We might lose Dragonite in doing it, but I think it's what we have to do. Okay, withdraws the Arcanine. Okay, fine. Into Golduck. Okay. What does Jinx do? So this breaks Jinx's Sash. I guess what he could do with Jinx, that's nice damage, is Encore. Yeah, okay, fine. So we're going to be Encored into Recycle. But I don't necessarily think that's dreadful. I really don't. It's just going to keep us healthy, right? And we know we're not taking... We don't take that much from Kang's... we don't take that much from Kang's attacks, right? Now, how fast... I guess the other problem is how fast is Golduck? Right, no. So the play here is... we obviously recycle because we have to. And I think we have to go for Ballsy Switch here into Arcanine. If he calls this... and goes for a Hydro Pump into Arcanine, then absolutely fair play. He deserves it. Right? Like, no two ways about that. But I think... It's the only thing we can do, right? Okay, we come back. What we really want to see here is an Ice Beam or an Icy Wind. Let's see Ice Beam or Icy Wind. Computer, give me Ice Beam or Icy Wind. Icy Wind, okay. Beep boop. Yeah. This is draining, man. That does more than I'd like. We recycle. Theo, computer confirmed. We got 2 more turns of Encore to go. 1 more turn of Encore to go. Okay. Right then, what we need to do now is we obviously recycle. And then we have to... Do we snarl? Do we snarl? No, we flamethrower Jinx, right? We have to flamethrower Jinx. Because then we can't get Encored again. Yeah, he withdraws Golduck into Kang, I'm guessing. Curse is always an option. That is true. That is factually accurate. Okay, so we'll take out the Jinx here, which obviously means next turn he can go into Kang, which is not good. Okay, Jinx protects. So actually, this isn't so bad. It isn't great, but I think we're still mostly okay. The Encore ends. We are at neutral attack and +2 defense. The Encore has ended here, so I am going to try to Facade. I'm going to try to Facade Jinx. And I think I'll also Flamethrower that slot. Because then it's gone, and then there can't be any more Encore after that. It might give him a free switch into Kang, which I don't like too much. But like, I think in reality, he has to Encore here. That's my thinking. I'd really like it if he didn't Encore, but unfortunately I think he will. I mean, a switch into Kang would be fantastic. Thank you very much. Okay, he withdraws Arcanine. When I said a switch into Kang, I did kind of mean the other slot. So I'm guessing this is an Encore then. Please no Encore. Do something else. He Encores. Okay. Yay! Snorlax, do it again. Do it some more. Yay! Okay. Jinx goes down. We recycle. We fail. We have some Jin. Whew. Kang comes in. How many recycles do we have left? 5. Okay. So we're going to recycle. And we're going to protect. So we can find out exactly what the plan is. Too bad no extreme speed? Yes. Too bad no extreme speed indeed. Yeah, but I already broke it because I did half damage to it. So Focus Sash only keeps you alive if you're at full HP. Yeah. Alright, let's see what he does here. Because what I really want to know basically is what's the Golduck up to? Kang fakes out into Lax. Golduck goes for Hydro Pump. Okay, so what we might be doing then is we might just be sacking Dragonite, I think. I'm going to go for Recycle here. Shockingly, I know. I am guessing that Last Resort will KO me. Hydro Pump Last Resort combo will KO me in the Dragonite slot. I don't think it KOs Kang. Unless he crits, of course. We switch out Arcanine. We go into Dragonite. No, because if Hydro Pump hits into the Snorlax, then that will mean our berry comes out, right? Yeah. Okay. And actually, that's really nice because we're going to have to recycle. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. Last Resort into Kang as well, I would imagine. We do live. And we recycle. We have a nice berry. Okay. Alright. Our encore ends. I think actually, after all that, I'm actually going to recycle again. And I'm going to Dragon Dance. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries, dude. Sorry, I'm not very interactive in chat right now. I'm, yeah, okay, great. So we figured he was probably going to do this. I mean, mostly because it makes a lot of sense, right? But now we have the recycle back, so we'll have our berry. We'll get a Dragon Dance off. Golduck goes for the Hydro Pump into Relax, which is enough to get our berry ready again. We're now +1 speed and neutral attack on the Dragonite. We are -1 attack on the Snorlax. Okay. Alrighty. So, I think we're close to a conclusion in this battle, one way or the other. Yeah. I'm going to aim into the Golduck here because it can't protect, and I think there's a good chance it switches into the Kang. And if not, we can get some free damage on it. And I don't think either Arcanine or Golduck can hurt us. Was there an alert on Twitch then, Gemma?
Yeah, follow.
Oh, cool.
It didn't come up with the follow sticker thing.
That's upsetting. It should have done.
There's a lot of lag.
Yeah. I don't know why that is. I'll have to fix it in the future. I'm really hoping he switches. If he switches Golduck into Kang, that would be really good. But then again, I suppose he's probably going to want to switch Arcanine again to get another Intimidate off. But even if he does, like, yeah, okay, cool, excellent. Because he had to do that, right? Because if he doesn't deal with the Dragonite with an Ice Beam from the Golduck, then he can't really KO the Dragonite very easily. So now we're taking out the Kang. Arcanine goes for a Snarl, which Dragonite avoids. It doesn't make a huge amount of difference, I don't think. Actually, just to prove to you my masculinity, this is gin and sparkling water flavoured with raspberry. It's really nice. Cheers. All right. I'm not gonna play for timer because I think that's kind of lame. I'm not really a fan of that. But I think I will recycle. Fancy drink for a final match. Technically a semi-final match. I'm just going to recycle once in the hope that we don't take too much damage here, just to keep... Oh, Theo concedes. Okay, well, there we go, boys and girls. We have made it to the final of the Kanto Classic. Absolutely elated, really pleased. What a great game. Okay, so just for those of you who weren't sure, the reason Theo conceded is because I could have played to timer, because there was only less than 2 minutes to go, and I had more Pokemon alive than he did. Secondly, he could, if he went for an Ice Beam to target down Dragonite, then I would be able to survive him quite well with Arcanine. If he went for the Hydro Pump to KO the Arcanine, I'd be able to survive him quite well with the Dragonite. Snorlax, after another recycle, would have become almost unkillable. So, yeah, that's why. Thank you so much, Theo, for some really great games. And thank you, everybody who came along and hung out. And I'm really sorry whoever followed me and I didn't respond. My Twitch has been messing around today, so I do apologise for that. But thank you, guys. Thank you all very much. And I will be back next week for a final. Yeah, representing the Discord and the VBA. So there we go. Thanks, everyone. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.